Dear Mr. Flea, your civic engagement is welcome, as is the opportunity to clear any misunderstandings you have about the Amherst-Pelham Regional School Committee's July 14th special meeting. As you are aware, the purpose of the open meeting law is to ensure transparency in the deliberations on which public policy is based. Because the democratic process depends on the public having knowledge about the considerations underlying governmental action, the open meeting law requires, with some exception, that meetings of public bodies be open to the public. It also seeks to balance the public's interest in witnessing deliberation of public officials with the government's need to manage its operations efficiently. Ironically, the task before the committee was to discuss whether it was appropriate for the chairs to take action for the school committee based on legal advice we had not seen or deliberations we were not a part of. As such, my intention was never to meet privately or in secret. Quite the contrary, notice of the intended meeting was broadcast far and wide. We announced the meeting with the clerks of each town, publicized the meeting in several local news outlets as per law, and I quote the law, and video recorded the meeting. It can be seen on local access television or on the internet at this address, and I quote the address where the meeting can be viewed. We are elected officials, and by law, we cannot meet and discuss anything that could be considered deliberations unless we invite the public and announce our agenda. Speaking directly to your complaint about Section 20, subsection C, I did in fact post a meeting in all 4 towns. It was posted at my request as open meeting law requires in Amherst, and an email from the chair to the clerk 15 minutes later stated it was posted in error and asked them to cancel it. The clerk of Amherst was on vacation, and the assistant clerk deferred to the town lawyer, who interpreted our policies to mean that only the chair can call a meeting. This was subsequent to it already being posted, so it meets the letter of the law as far as my obligation. And I hold fast to the idea that neither the chair's objection to our meeting nor any policy trump the committee's constitutionally protected right to free assembly. Here's an email from one of the town clerks to the chair and the vice chair of the school committee. It reads as follows. Hi, Lawrence and Trevor. That's us. I have spoken with Jonathan Squazzacki, spelling is incorrect, Assistant Attorney General from the Office of Open Meeting. Jonathan informs me that the open meeting law is silent on who has authority to post meetings. Jonathan also stated that it's illegal for members of a committee to meet without posting. To my question of what I should do as town clerk, he agreed with me that I have no authority to refuse to post a meeting. Therefore, I will post a meeting if I am sent an agenda, and it will be up to the members of the committee to work out amongst themselves whether or not to attend/participate in the meeting. Sincerely, Leslie Bracebeck, Shutesbury Town Clerk. In short, because I did not act with deliberate ignorance of the law's requirements, and I made a good faith attempt at compliance with the law, this is not an intentional violation of the law. I hope the information you've been provided meets your standard for transparency, respectfully, and humble service to all our communities. Trevor A. Baptiste, PhD, Chair, Amherst-Pelham Regional School.